Hi there, NFL fans. It's your host here, Rai, for another week of the NFL picks for week number 9. Now, before I give you the picks for week number 9, I'm going to tell all the NFL fans out there who is listening at this moment how I did last week in week number 8. I was 7 wins and 7 losses. Not too shabby, but I could prefer a better record. But hopefully, I do way better in week number 9. A lot of upsets in week number 8, but it's what it is, what it is. So hopefully, I can start fresh again. So let's do this. And it kicks off tonight for week number 9 for Thursday night football between the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati is still undefeated. They're at home versus the Cleveland Browns. Battle of Ohio teams. I'm going with Cincinnati. Next matchup, the Buffalo Bills will be in Buffalo versus the Miami Dolphins. I'm picking the upset pick, Miami. These two teams are division rival. Actually, the two games that I mentioned are division rival. Okay, next matchup, the Minnesota Vikings will be at home versus the St. Louis Rams. I'm picking St. Louis for an upset pick. Okay, next matchup, Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champions, the Patriots, will be at home versus the Washington Redskins. I'm picking the Patriots. Patriots are still undefeated. They're kicking ass, taking names, and all that hoopla. Okay, next matchup. Drew Brees, New Orleans Saints. Saints are at home. They're pretty tough at home, so it's going to continue. They are going to face the Tennessee Titans. They just got a new head coach. They just fired the old coach recently. I guess he had a bad start. So things happen in the NFL. So once again, I am going with the Saints. Next matchup, the New York Jets will be at home versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm picking the Jets. Okay, next matchup, the Pittsburgh Steelers will be at home versus the Oakland Raiders. This time I'm picking Oakland. Last week they looked pretty decent against, I forgot who their opponent was, but they look pretty good. Young players, and that's all I gotta say. And I know all Oakland fans are very, very pleased right now. Okay, let's move forward. The Green Bay Packers versus the undefeated Carolina Panthers in Carolina. I'm picking Carolina. I am so glad that Green Bay lost this past Sunday against the Denver Broncos. You know, I don't like both teams, but I thought that game would be a better game. But things happen. Aaron Rodgers had a bad game overall for him. But he's a hell of a QB. Okay. Once again, I'm going with Carolina. Next matchup, the Atlanta Falcons versus the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are at home. But I'm picking Atlanta. Niners are just a total mess. They just trade one of their uh, good players to Denver for a draft pick. So I guess Niners are rebuilding. Okay, next matchup, Eli and the New York Giants versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. I'm picking Tampa for an upset pick. Okay, next matchup, the Denver Broncos. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Sorry. Have patience. Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos versus Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts will be at home, so Peyton Manning is going back home just for this game. It will be homecoming. Do you think the fans in Indianapolis will boo Peyton or cheer for the guy? You will find out on Sunday. Next matchup for Sunday football, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. I'm picking Dallas for an upset pick. Okay, now for Monday Night Football, the San Diego Chargers will be in San Diego versus the Bad News Bears this season. I'm picking the Bears for an upset pick. Bears are like an up and down team this season, like a roller coaster. That's sad, but it's whatever. They should have won this past Sunday. They should have won 2 weeks ago, but Color, he's doing his part. But the defense, special teams, are not doing their job. I guarantee that John Fox, the Chicago Bears head coach, is not a happy camper right now. And I think he's in his head, why in the hell did I took the Bears job? I got a lot of work to do. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to give up, but it's still a rebuilding season for the Bears. So once again, I'm picking the Bears. Okay, let's do the percentages if you're gonna put money on these games. If you have a booker, or if you live in Vegas, if you live around there, you could place a bet, or one of your coworkers, or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So let's do this. The Cleveland Cincinnati matchup, the Battle of Ohio teams, 98% Cincinnati, 2% Cleveland. Buffalo Miami matchup, 66% Buffalo, 34% Miami. Minnesota and St. Louis matchup, 61% Minnesota, 39% St. Louis. Patriots Washington matchup, 99% Patriots, 1% Washington. Saints Tennessee matchup, 99% Saints, 1% Tennessee. Jets Jacksonville matchup, 89% Jets, 11% Jacksonville. Pittsburgh Oakland matchup, 77% Pittsburgh, 23% Oakland. Green Bay Carolina matchup, 69% Green Bay, 31% Carolina. Atlanta Niners matchup, 90% Atlanta, 10% Niners. Giants Tampa Bay matchup, 82% Giants, 18% Tampa. Denver Colts matchup, 90% Denver, 10% Colts. Philly Dallas matchup, 58% Philly, 42% Dallas. And last but not least, Chargers Bears matchup, 89% Chargers and 11% Chicago. So those are the recaps. Those are brand new picks. And last but not least, those are the percentages for week number 9. So place your bets. So good luck with your teams. Let me know how you're doing. And that's it for this week. And this is your host once again is going to sign off here, Rai. And good luck to your NFL teams. If you have NFL fantasy football, that's great. Let me know how you're doing down below, or email, or however can get a hold of the host here, Rai. So I see you next NFL picks, and that will be week number 10. Have a good one. Peace out.